All right, so having any props that you would like that would be helpful to you? Blocks or strap or blanket. I'll put us on mute. And of course, feel free to unmute at any time. If there's any issues, questions, whatever. I invite you to find your place to settle in, whatever that looks like for you this morning. You might be seated, lying down, next up a wall. It feels right closing your eyes or having a soft gaze. You might be bringing some movement to your body to help settle in. Just listening to your body. Starting to feel the earth beneath you. Everywhere in your body that is touching the ground, touching the earth, props, feeling that connection. Inviting your body to get a little bit heavier there, a little wider, more settled. And then bringing some awareness to the breath. Just noticing how it's showing up right now, not changing or altering anything, just noticing your breath. Noticing any sensations. Noticing where you feel the breath, where you feel the expansion. You feel the settling. And then gently scanning through your body, noticing how your body's showing up today. As you're scanning through, noticing any areas that might feel there's a little bit of gripping, maybe some tension, there might be some pain or soreness somewhere. As you feel into those spaces, taking a full breath in, feeling as if you're breathing right into that space. Long breath out. And then scanning through your body, noticing any areas that feel either particularly good or neutral. Noticing how we can hold space for both. They both exist within us. And once again, feeling the earth beneath you, feeling that grounding. Feeling the air touching your skin. Noticing, without going out and getting it, any noises in your space. Just what's kind of floating by. Maybe there's some smells, odors, food, candles, oils. And with your eyes open or closed, noticing what you see. Noticing textures, colors, these shapes. And then coming back to the breath. And so we're going to do a couple different breaths this morning, different pranayamas that really help with our nervous system. And the first one is really nice at just helping to release tension right in the moment. And it's basically called the shh breath. So as you would, shush something. And so taking an inhale through the nose as long as the nose allows. And on the exhale, just exhaling shh. Do that several times. Inhaling through the nose, just letting it come. And as you're doing this breath, just notice what you're feeling. You might feel this through the shoulders, the neck, upper back, upper arms. And as you're ready, we can try another breath, which is using so the letter M, holding that out, and that will activate the vagus nerve. So again, when you're ready, taking a full breath in through the nose. It's basically like a hum. Letting the jaw be soft, the teeth separated, the tongue release. Nice big inhale. Continuing at your pace. Maybe one more full round. as you're ready, coming back to the natural breath and just noticing. Notice what you notice. And I'll invite us into just a couple of just mindful, somatic self-touch things that we can do for ourselves. So first bringing our palms together and just rubbing them together, creating that warm hands. And then taking the heel of your hand and gently placing it over your eyes. Your fingers can just rest on your scalp. Nice. And then from here, taking your hands, we'll do our little butterfly tapping. So maybe you hook thumbs or you don't have to. And bringing that to your chest. And then just gently tapping one hand and then the other right across your chest. So bilateral tapping. This helps release those neurochemicals through the brain. Notice your breath. Nice. And then taking one hand and bringing it under your armpits, we'll cross our arms. And the opposite hand can just go around the outside of the opposite shoulder or upper arm, wherever it reaches. Taking a breath here. If you're seated, you might even sway a little bit. Kind of harder to do if you're laying down. And then switching hands, the opposite hand under the armpit, and the other hand goes either on the shoulder or upper arm on the other side. And take a breath. Oh, nice for our nervous system. And wherever you are on the next inhale, releasing your hands, opening them out wide, opening through the heart. Full breath in. And then on the exhale, gently bringing your hands crossed over the chest and then maybe on the outside of both arms. And we'll take that again. Just gentle inhale, opening the arms out, kind of in that cactus-y shape or wide, it doesn't matter. And crossing the arms over the chest and hands to your shoulders or upper arms again. Beautiful. And then just releasing your hands anywhere. They could be at your heart space, your lap. And just taking a moment first to feel in, check in. And then practice gratitude, finding something you feel grateful for. Picturing it in your mind's eye, getting that felt sense of gratitude. Noticing what that felt sense is for you. Is it a warmth, tingling? And then setting an intention for your practice today. What would you like to cultivate on the mat, off the mat? Nice. And then as you're ready, you can take your time and come to a comfortable seat. And that looks like whatever it looks like in your body. It's completely fine. You might be sitting up on something. For me, that helps support my lower back and also gives my hips lots of space. But find what works for you. Let's just let the arms hang long by our sides. We're going to inhale the shoulders all the way up to our ears. And then with a, just let them drop. And again, nice big inhale, drawing it up to our ears. And then a releasing them down. You can do that one last time. Beautiful. And then a little roll through the shoulders. Any movement in your neck feels nourishing. And then fingertips to your shoulders, circling with your elbows. And releasing the arms down. Let's ground the left hand, sweeping the right arm over. And really creating as much space as we can through that right side. So grounding the right sit bone, reaching the right fingertips over. Really fanning open that side body, feeling the space for your breath, your lung. Inviting the next inhale to allow you to sit up, arms to the sky. Exhale, cactus. Inhale the arms back up. And then bringing the right hand down by your side, left arm reaches over. Again, creating as much space as we can through the left side body. Inviting the next inhale to lift you up. And then exhale, the hands can come back behind you, either interlacing your fingers or maybe taking hold of a strap, drawing the hands down, maybe out a bit. You might tuck the chin in a bit. Heart open, chest open. Nice. And if the fold feels good in your body, in your practice, feel free to take that fold. If that doesn't feel good to your lower back, just stay seated. Beautiful. And slowly coming back up. If you're in that fold, releasing the arms, and again, any movement, your shoulders, your arms. Nice. And from here, I'm going to come off my block and just lengthening the left leg out to the side. You can tuck your right in. And if there's any strain here, just put a block or anything that would support you. And you're also always welcome to bring a bend into this left leg, left knee. And we'll just reach over. So maybe your arm rests on your leg. Maybe it comes to the inside of your leg. Let's open up the shoulder. Your hand can be at your waist, or again, reaching over. Beautiful. Letting the inhale lift you up. You can place that right hand behind you, left arm across the horizon. You might stay right here, or you might lift up the hips. Beautiful. Creating a long line from your fingertips to your toes, circling your left arm. Beautiful. You can draw the shoulder back, anything that feels good here. Any movement. Beautiful. Releasing the seat down if you're lifted. Let's sweep the arms back up and take a gentle seated twist, turning towards our left. Left hand comes behind and supports the spine. Nice long spine here. Right hand anywhere on your body. Nice. Walking back to center. And again, if a fold feels good in your body, you can walk your hands out. And if it doesn't, you might stay lifted, maybe tenting the fingers with a long spine where there's no rounding of the lower back. You're still getting that stretch, the leg. So listening to your body. Nice. And gently walking yourself back up. Bringing the soles of the feet together. And they can be as far away or as close to the pelvis as you like. Maybe bringing a little bit of circling here. You can also have supports under the knees. And reversing that. Coming back to center. You can lengthen the right leg, tucking in the left, and again, using anything that would be helpful. Right arm might come down the right leg or on the inside as we open that left side shoulder. You might reach the left arm up and over, or it can be on your hip. On the next inhale, lifting up, bringing the left hand behind you, grounding, right arm across the horizon. You can stay right here, or you might lift the hips. Bringing any movement to the right arm, right shoulder. Might draw it back, a little forward, anything that feels interesting. Beautiful. Gently coming on down if you're lifted. Bring the arms back up. And then exhale, turning towards your right, seated twist. Nice long spine. Nice. Coming back to center. Bringing the hands out. You might tent the fingers and stay with a nice long spine. Or if a fold is what your body craves, then come on down. Nice. Slowly walking it back up. And let's bring both feet out in front, nice and wide, hands behind, supporting. A little bit of hip rocks, windshield wipers, just letting the knees all side to side. Nice. And then we can meet up with our knees falling off to the left. If this doesn't feel good for the back leg, you're always welcome to lengthen it back out. You're also welcome to sit up on something that might feel helpful. Let's sweep the right arm up to the sky, opening the heart. Left hand is grounded. And then on the exhale, threading this right hand behind the left wrist. Take that 1 or 2 more times. And then you can bring your hands down, maybe on either side of your knee, maybe it's out further. You might tent. You can do a little swaying here or come down on your forearms. And as you're ready, we'll take this to the other side and getting there however you like. Maybe it's with your hands to help support. Maybe it's without your hands to check it out. Again, you can bring that back leg forwards. Grounding the right hand as we inhale the left towards the sky, opening up the chest. Exhale, threading the left behind the right. Take that 1 or 2 more times. Beautiful, bringing the hands down. Maybe tenting the fingers again, a little swaying. Letting the neck be soft, shoulders be soft. If it feels right for you, you might come down on your forearms. And perhaps continuing movement or stillness might feel good. It's always your practice. Nice. And then slowly coming on up. With or without your hands, coming back to center. And then maybe the hands come behind you, tenting the fingers and lifting the heart. And from here, you might just bring your toes to the ground. So you're lifting up a bit. The core is now engaged. You might lift up your feet. Make sure we're not overarching the back here. Beautiful. And then bringing the feet down, we'll go right into tabletop. We'll take some cat-cows. Wrists beneath the shoulders, knees hip-width apart. Nice full breath in, belly drops, heart reaches forward, but the gaze is pretty low, maybe towards the edge of your mat. Exhale, rounding. Moving at your pace. Your breath. Finding that long spine. Lengthen the right leg, letting it float. Maybe the left arm floats as well. Core is engaged. Notice if you feel the belly is falling at all. Really support the lower back here. Full breath in. Nice. On the exhale, we'll come back to our tabletop and switch sides. So floating the left leg, maybe the right arm. Again, checking in with your core, your lower back. And breathe. Beautiful. Coming right back to our tabletop. And then any release of the spine here. You might do a little bit of rolling side to side. Nice. And then let's send the right leg out to the side, toes facing forward. The hands can walk out just a bit, maybe a little bit to the right. And feel as if you're drawing your right foot and your left knee together. As you're doing that, we're going to sink the hips back. And then releasing that engagement with your foot and knee as you come forward. And then re-engage as you sink the hips back. We'll just glide here, working through the liver channel. Really nice for releasing fascia. Maybe take that one more time. Beautiful. Inhaling the left arm up to the sky. And exhale down. Inhaling the right arm up to the sky. And exhale down. Let's come on up into gate pose. Sweeping the arms all the way up. Right arm can come down the right leg. Left arm reaches over. On the inhale, we can come on up, grounding the left hand either on a block or your mat. And again, the right arm might reach over. Nice. Maybe stacking the shoulders. You might lift that right leg, toes facing forward. So we're working this, the adductors. And you might also bring movement here, maybe elbow to knee, right elbow, right knee. Everything's an option. Beautiful. With a little momentum, we can press our way back up into gate, arms to the sky. Hands can come down, maybe a little cat-cow here, which will also get us stretched through the inner right thigh. Nice. Coming back into our tabletop. And then switching sides. So left foot out to the side, toes facing forward. This time inhaling the right arm all the way up or out. And exhaling down. And then the left arm reaching up. And exhale down. So walk your hands out a little bit and maybe a drop to the left this time. And you might tuck your right toes as we again draw the left foot in towards the right knee and sink the hips back. So feeling that engagement and then softening as you come forward. Drawing the two towards each other and then releasing the engagement as you float forward. Do that 3 or 4 more times. Bring that energy up and strength up through the pelvic floor. And maybe one more. Nice. And then from here we can come on up into our gate, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, left arm down the left leg, right arm can reach over. And then on your inhale, Planting the right hand on the right side, maybe a block or the ground. Reaching the left arm over. You might stack your shoulders here. Maybe lifting that left leg, toes forward again, so we're in the abductors. And maybe some movement. Maybe left elbow to left knee. Core's engaged. Beautiful. And with a little momentum and press, we'll come back up. And exhale down, hands to the ground, a little cat-cow. Beautiful, drawing that left knee in. Let's walk the hands forward. We'll find a plank pose with the knees down. Always welcome to tuck the toes and lift up. Sorry for my cracking ankles. And then releasing down to your belly. Take an inhale here, cobra. And softening down. Taking another cobra, maybe looking side to side. Checking how your neck is feeling. And softening down. And then sending the hands out and a little bit wide, like the letter Y. And once again, pressing into the ground, lifting up. And softening down. And then we can take that one more time. Beautiful. Releasing down. Bring the hands back to the chest and send it back to child's pose. Sending the hips all the way back, softening down here. You might walk your hands to the right. Be walking your hands to the left. And coming back to center. Inhale through tabletop. And then tucking the toes and sending the hips up for a downward facing dog. You can take this with hands on blocks, hands on a chair, hands on a wall. Maybe pedaling it out, bending one knee, the other. And walking your feet towards your hands. You might keep the knees very bent. You might rest your forearms on your thighs. Maybe take opposite elbows. Find what works for you here. Maybe shaking your head yes, shaking your head no. Find a half lift, lengthening the spine, filling into your hamstrings, opening the shoulders, the chest, core is engaged. Beautiful. Feeling your feet on the ground, we're going to bend into our knees, sending the heart forward. Press the earth away and stand tall. Nice tall mountain. Soften the shoulders down, maybe hooking your thumbs, reaching off towards your right. Nice big stretch. And come back to center, hooking your thumbs in the opposite direction and reaching towards your left. Beautiful. Coming back to center and hands to the heart. And just pausing for a moment, feeling your body standing, your feet on the ground, your heart beating. Nice. And then from here, Right, open your eyes, find your drishti. We'll do a little movement and balance. I always like to look behind me first. Make sure there's nothing behind you because we're going to step back. So we'll lift the right knee coming into a one-legged Tadasana. Feel free to hold anything. And then we'll soften into that left knee. And we're going to step the right foot all the way back, not like a balance beam, but more train tracks here. So into a high lunge. And check out your high lunge. Just notice if you feel like your pelvis is being pulled forward. And if it is, maybe bringing a bend to this right knee. And you might stay with that bend, or you might feel into that and then start to press into the right heel. Whatever feels right for you. Hands could be at your hips, the sky. You might sweep the arms down and back, hinging at the hips, creating a long line from your right heel to the crown of your head. And feeling that engagement of the left leg all the way up through the glute. As we press into the earth and sweep the arms back up. You might take that again, bringing the arms back, a little bit of a hinge. And coming back up. And last time, arms come back, we hinge forward and think about where we're going to go next, which is back into that one-legged Tadasana. So we might tap down a few times with the right foot. However you want to take it, we're just playing with balance. So find your drishti. We're going to take off, a little bit of flying. Draw that right knee up. And then maybe pulling it up even further. You could use your hands or not. And then soften it down. Beautiful. And bring a little movement to your body, a little shaking, a little bouncing. So good for the nervous system. Discharge. Beautiful. And as you're ready, we'll take that to the other side. So finding your drishti, we'll draw that left knee up and hold something, stand near a wall. And strengthen the right side here. And then as you're ready, we'll step back with the left foot. Make sure you give yourself enough space and width here so you feel nice and secure in your stance. So we're in a high lunge, again, checking in with the pelvis. You feel like it's being pulled forward. Bring a bend to that left knee. Maybe the hands come to the sky. Soft shoulders, strong body. And let the arms go back. Maybe a little hinge here. As you hinge, feel that right foot on the ground. You might feel that engagement all the way up through the glute. As we press into the earth and come back up. Exhale, we can hinge and come back up. Beautiful. Last time. We know where we're going again. We're going to press off with that left foot, maybe do a little flying, a little balancing, a little tapping down, wherever we are in it. That's where we are, right? Coming back to our one-legged Tadasana. Maybe drawing that knee up a little bit higher. You might use your hands. Oh, as soon as I say that, I lose it. And then bringing the left foot down, shake it out, let it go. You can do a little spinning, a little bouncing. Maybe a ha. And finding your way back to in front of your mat, into your Tadasana. Checking into your pelvis, your body, your feet. Maybe lifting the toes, spreading them wide, letting them fall. You can sweep the arms up to the sky, full breath in. Exhale, dive down, bending the knees as much as you like. Your hands might come to blocks or the ground, finding a half lift and softening down. And we'll take a step back with the right foot for warrior two. So dropping the heel in that 90-degree angle, bending into your left knee. You can cartwheel up, you can press up, you can step back into it, however you get there. Soft shoulders, strong body, feeling the outside edge of your right foot. And then bringing movement, lengthening the left leg. You can bring your palms together over your head or at your heart, opening back up. We can take that 2 more times. Beautiful. Flipping the left palm, and we'll find a peaceful warrior. Right hand can come down that right leg. Beautiful. On your exhale, resting your left forearm on your left thigh. Right arm can come across the horizon, like opening up here so we're not collapsing. Beautiful. Let's bring the hands down on the inside of that left foot. We're going to walk in front. You can, of course, pick up your left toes, walking towards the back foot, bringing a bend into the knee. So we're just going to kind of play here. You can use blocks to walk your hands on, bending into the left knee, the right knee. You might start to lift the heart a bit. For some, you might come down further, or you might keep the hips nice and high. There's no right or wrong here. We're just moving our bodies. Eventually going back where we started. We're going to walk ourselves back to the front of the mat, so pivoting that right foot, and hands can be on blocks. We're going to take off with that right foot, coming into a supported warrior three. Toes are pointing down, shoulders away from the ears. Beautiful. And then we can bring the feet together, finding a half lift and softening down. Let's root to rise, bend the knees, come all the way up. And then palms at the heart. Taking a pause, feeling your heart beating, knowing you're right here in your body, in your practice. In this moment. Beautiful. As you're ready, we'll sweep the arms up, full breath. Exhale, dive down. Let's bend your knees. And finding that half lift, open the chest. Softening down, and we'll step the left foot back this time on that 90-degree angle, bending into the right knee. You might press up, cartwheel up. You might have stepped back into your warrior two, however you get there. Again, feeling the outer edge of your back foot. Head over heart, heart over pelvis. Little movement. Nice full breath in, bringing the palms together, lengthening the right leg. And warrior two. Maybe 2 more times. Then we can flip the right palm, peaceful warrior on this side. Left hand comes down the left leg. On your next exhale, we can release the right forearm to the right thigh, and left arm can reach over or on your hip. And again, we'll bring some movement on this side. Feel free to hold blocks in your hands while we do that, or use your hands right on the ground, lifting the front toes. So we can do a little bit of that side to side action. Maybe you come down low, or maybe you choose to keep your hips high. You might lift an arm. And then eventually we're going to come back forward. So walking your hands towards the front of your mat, pivoting that left foot. With a little push off of the left foot, you'll find that warrior three supported. Hands can be on blocks, the ground, or unsupported. You choose, toes down. Beautiful, bringing that left foot to join the right. We'll find that half lift. Soften down. As we soften down this time, really bend the knees deeply. We'll sweep the arms back and come forward into our chair pose, sitting back in your heels. Hands could be at your heart, your hips, the sky. Take what works. Beautiful. Let's press into the earth, stand nice and tall. On the exhale, chair pose, sitting back into our hips. We'll take that again, standing nice and tall. And last time into our chair pose. Beautiful. Hands can come down to the ground or to blocks. And then we'll step it back again into plank pose or tabletop, knees up or down. Shoulders slide down the back. Beautiful. Let's release the knees and send the hips back. Child's pose. Really softening down here. Maybe the knees are wide. Maybe the knees are together. Find what serves you here. And we'll slowly come on up. Let's find our way onto our backs. I'll lower the screen. You might draw the knees in, just rock side to side. A little massage in the lower back, middle back. And bring the left foot down. We'll do a little flossing on the right side, so hands or strap can come behind that right leg. Just send the right foot up and bend. You might keep the foot flexed, shoulders wide. We're just flossing through that sciatic nerve. And then right ankle to the left thigh. You might stay here. Recline pigeon or draw the legs in. Spreading your hands behind the left thigh or using a strap. Maybe taking a ha. that left foot down, uncrossing the legs, and we'll floss the left side. So drawing the left knee in, lengthening and bending. And it's not about stretching as much as it is about flossing. So you don't need to straighten the left leg unless it feels good. Soft shoulders. Option to bring that left ankle to the right thigh. You can stay right here or draw the legs in using a strap or interlacing your fingers behind the right leg. Flexing the left ankle, foot. Breathing into your hip. We could bring that right foot down, uncrossing the legs, maybe bringing the feet wide with the knees bent, letting the knees fall side to side. You might cactus the arms, perhaps turning your head in the opposite direction of your knees. And checking in with your body. Is there any shape, any stretch, any movement you'd like to take? You might send your feet up to the sky, maybe placing something under your sacrum. You might go into happy baby, whatever your body's looking for. And then as you are ready, finding your way into your Shavasana. Whatever it looks like for you today. You might do legs up a wall or on a chair or bed. You might lay flat out using any cushions or blankets on your body for grounding. Just find what serves you. The ground beneath you. Invite your body to get a little bit heavier. As if you're creating an imprint in the sand. Feeling that grounding. Your jaw released, shoulders, belly, hips, legs, hands, and just be. I invite you to slowly come back to your body, to your breath. Just taking a full breath in through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out, let it go. Any gentle movement, your fingers, your toes, maybe stretching. And if it serves you, rolling to your left or right side. Just taking a moment, taking a pause. Just noticing what you notice. Slowly making your way up to a comfortable seated position. I invite you to close your eyes or have a soft gaze, perhaps bringing your hands to your heart space. Really offering yourself so much gratitude for taking this time for you and sharing your practice with us. The light in me honors the light in you. I hope you have a beautiful day today. Namaste. Thank you. You have a lovely day today.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Thank you. Well, everybody.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much. Take care.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
week.
Have a nice day, everyone.
You
Bye-bye.
too. Bye.